Now we're recording, Dennis.
All right, welcome to Carol Worldwide. We just spent 15 minutes not recording a conversation.
And it would have been great. I wish you all could have heard it.
It was podworthy.
Is it podworthy or castworthy?
There's like other casts out there than podcasts. Everyone's on their phone, but for good reason.
Well, you need the intro, so.
Welcome to Carol Worldwide, everyone.
Again, now that we've had the canned clapping. So, because I'm a good host, I wanted to check all my online communities, and I don't think Eldersburg online community exists. No
What?
joke. I don't see it.
It probably did disappear. I heard it was going away.
So
Is it gone? Let's look it up.
You couldn't find it at all, right? You searched for it. It was
No.
gone.
Here we go.
Find
Listen.
The Berg is still around.
Well, the
So
better.
we're talking about Eldersburg online community?
Yeah.
I've got it here. I'm not a member though. Let me see if I can join.
Well, you should join.
Do you have it? You maybe.
But wait, we need to back up a step. I've been kicked out then. That's the only explanation.
If you can't see it, you've been blocked.
Yeah.
I've been kicked out. I was
You've
never
been
got any
exiled.
notice. I had the only thing
What did you do?
The only thing I ever did is post a link to our podcast, which is apparently too hot for Eldersburg.
Well, too hot for that group.
too hot for Eldersburg
Wow.
online.
The Berg love us.
You literally can't see it on your phone.
No, I'm blocked.
Can you see it on your phone?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
So I'm
gonna.
wait, first,
are you a member?
No.
Can we agree then that I'm the resident bad boy?
We can agree to that, yes.
So check this
Not
out.
with that ringtone, though.
Hold up.
You know-
So I'm trying to join this, and it says that EOC, that's the right one, right? Is lenient on members that are requesting to join from out of state.
Most members are not from Eldersburg. It's a statistic.
So you
Out of state though?
I
But
mean,
it says, are you
barely
moving back to the area
It's
to
mostly
have
Howard
interest in
County.
this community?
You barely live in Maryland anyway. This is perfect for you.
We don't know where you're from.
They think they know I'm from North Dakota.
All right, so let's get you joined up then.
Yeah.
So the next one
Steve's
is do you
gonna
live in the
join a
area
group.
currently? I
Good
live.
process.
They're not gonna let him in because they
Thanks, buddy.
probably hate listen, and they're gonna
Are you
listen.
a business and your interest in joining EOC is to advertise? No, I'm an authentic, concerned person
They hate listen.
of this
Yeah,
community.
you tell that survey.
Admins will receive your answers. You'll be notified if your request to join has been approved.
So you're
Edit
gonna
your
be
answers. It says the admins are gonna receive my answers and review my application.
I hope
here,
it's not
so.
one of those admin-free weekends for a half hour.
Well, then you won't be able to get in. 'Cause there's no admin.
For 20
So I've
minutes.
got requests sent. I am officially on Westminster Online Community and Sykesville though.
And the Berg.
Am I on the Berg? Let me check.
If you're not, get on there.
And that's just the Berg, like
It's-
The THE-BURG.
Yeah, it's like eBerg.
they
and
put a
E-
dash in that.
Because it's like the eBerg. It's
I
like
get it.
Yeah.
The dash doesn't help that.
The
no,
E.
eBerg.
The E is the glue.
Berg. There's no dash. Well,
That's not the
that's
right
not
one
it.
then.
What am I seeing here then? I got one in Kentucky, Pennsylvania.
Type in the-Berg in your
There-
sort. It's not that hard.
I just put in the dash Berg. The
The E is capitalized.
Yeah. Maybe you're blocked from there.
wouldn't matter.
How would you?
Wait. Those are pages, not groups.
Well, it's gonna show up. Oh,
There it is, right top one.
I got you.
Good thing we got Randy here.
Oh man, what would we do?
If you Google Eldersburg official,
It's the
first.
I'm joined on here. I'm here.
So we are like.
Someone's
If you
missing a
Google
dog.
Eldersburg official or Eldersburg online community, the top choice is the Berg.
Because I'm sure a lot of people would Google Eldersburg official.
or the online community, yes.
So I'm officially banned in half of Eldersburg.
No. Are you in the Berg?
I'm in the Berg,
All right.
so I'm still good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good as far as
I'm
Eldersburg is
banned from
concerned.
everywhere.
So what do we have on tap today? Because I've got a very important thing to discuss.
All right, let's put your thing on hold. It makes me super uncomfortable. I don't want to talk about it right now.
That was foreshadowing,
That's-
by the way.
That's just because he doesn't have what we have. That's what it is.
Yeah, you two got something together. I don't want to be a part of it, I guess. Carroll County Times, it's like its annual self-created controversy, Best in Carroll,
Yes.
right? And people were fired up about things not being... I mean, it's a completely uncontrolled, 90s internet poll where it's like, you just, click and it says vote once, and it's like, but we're not gonna police it.
Right. You
And
can
you
vote
just
as many
vote,
times
vote,
as you
vote,
want.
vote, vote, vote.
And it's completely manipulatable by the businesses because they can post all over Facebook, vote for us, vote for us, vote for us. And you're going to see it, and okay, I'll vote for them. And maybe they weren't your favorite broom store or something.
What was there? Well, so I mean, this was subject to a lot of discussion in the different forums. Was there anything that was an egregious victory? Like did Papa John's win best pizza or something?
Well,
Hashtag.
Dunkin' Donuts won best coffee,
Huh.
which is stupid.
I guess the one thing I'll say about that is that like coffee shops are such a diffuse and small.
Notice how I'm
kind.
not commenting.
I don't
Well-
drink coffee.
Coffee shop is different because Best Coffee House went to Birdie's, which I think was well deserved, and French Twist in Sykesville, one honorable mention. Locally owned businesses, very very good. But Best Coffee went to Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I mean that's because cross section. Like people will travel for dinner. Like you'll go from Eldersburg to Westminster for dinner.
Right.
But you're not going from Eldersburg to Westminster for coffee.
Right, and Dunkin' Donuts is prevalent throughout Carroll County, so I guess
And the
it makes
coffee's
sense.
good.
I thought that makes sense. That makes. I mean, I get it why it's like a thing. People would turn their nose up at because. But I get it. Like if Taco Bell won best Mexican food, I'd be a little incensed.
Now that had to happen because all the best Mexican places are owned by families in very very small areas.
That had happened not this year. This year it happened.
Are you kidding?
Who won this year?
The best national.
Yeah, best national. Well, we don't care about that. Yeah,
Right.
I know best. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, you're probably McDonald's win or Burger King win best cheeseburger in the country because, like,
Yeah.
you can't have a cross section of the population try everything.
Right.
But anything else here I need to get angry about?
Here, coldest beer.
Coldest beer.
Who cares? I mean, how do you judge that?
Well, one major beer's entire.
As far as a
campaign is-
bar goes, though,
I don't
like
know,
on
but
tap, because I could see that.
it was
That-
all
that
local.
matters.
It was all
That
locally owned
matters.
businesses.
Who won
that won.
coldest beer?
Oscar's Ale House.
Well, Oscars deserves to win a lot of things. Before I even knew
True.
how unscientific this poll was, and this may not be a very popular thing to say, but whenever I first saw the Best in Carroll banners everywhere,
Like back in the day?
Yeah, I felt like back in the day, back in my day.
When you first moved here, like 6
yes.
months ago.
Yeah. 2014.
I thought it was somewhat of a farce anyway because I feel like everyone had these banners
Right.
and they did not deserve. They did not deserve to be best of anything, in my opinion. So I knew somewhere along the line, something got rigged or somebody got paid off or.
I noticed
worse.
that we didn't win best podcast.
Why not? Because we didn't manipulate the system.
Was there best podcast?
We're not manipulating.
No, there will be
We're
next
not
year.
like that. We're not.
We're going to next year.
We're not manipulating.
Should we do that?
will be.
Yes.
We should be.
Should we
There's no
ask
question.
them to be a best podcast? and
Best
just purely-
podcast, best media outlet.
Well, I don't think they'll.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll cuck
Yeah.
themselves and name us best media outlet.
Right.
That's
And you know there's going to be some nerds popping up after they hear this going, welcome to Carol Universal. Welcome to Carol Interstellar. They're going to steal our idea. No,
Don't
we're
forget
going to win.
Galactic.
Carol Worldwide's
Right.
going to win next year.
I'm down.
2019, best
I'm down.
podcast.
Okay.
Done.
What else?
Let me ask you something. Do people know how to listen to our podcast? Like people tell
That's a
me
good
about
question.
it, but I've had
What-
some experience. with
What
people
is a
not-
podcast?
All right,
anyway?
what you guys are doing right now is the equivalent of putting a VCR tape with instructions of how to install a VCR.
What Dennis and I are doing?
Yes.
What am I doing?
Now we're going to talk about how to listen to the podcast on the podcast.
Is that a
No.
problem?
No, I think people are listening to the
Because you can
podcast
listen
by
to it without
link.
subscribing and realizing it's more a podcast is more than audio file that you download from.
Damn. All right, if you're fired up, you take
All
the
you
floor.
From a
gotta do is
website.
Open up
Where
your
you
phone, go to your podcast.
If
app.
it's an Apple,
If I think there's an.
There are plenty of Android.
oh, it's easy to get an app. I'm just saying that it's
If
already
you're,
on your
if you're on
freaking
an
phone.
Android, you have to take another step. You got to figure out what a podcast app is. So you go to Google Play Store, look a podcast app up, install it. Then on Apple, you've got the podcast app already, and you search Made in Carroll because we are
Right.
Carroll Worldwide under the Made in Carroll banner.
Made in Carroll.
Made in Carroll.
You'll get it.
You'll see our podcast. You subscribe.
There's a little
to it.
button that says subscribe, and,
And
you
then-
are in for life. That's
then
all you've got
you
to
can-
do.
if
How
you
much
wanna
does it
get-
cost?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's
If you
absolutely
wanna get
100%
If you want
free.
to get super fancy, you can have it automatically download
You can
when
do.
it comes out.
Well, you can have those
on
settings,
Wi-Fi.
and you can even have a little. That's right. You could do that.
Yeah, that's
And
what
you
I
can have a
do.
little notification that says, "Bing, there's a new Made in Carroll podcast," and you can. I'd like to listen to that.
It's like I actually have had people say they love the podcast, but like, oh, wait, when's the next one come out? I'm like, well, I mean, like you can watch us
Right.
obsessively, or you can have an app that really streamlines it for you.
Or and if this is too hard, I will begin producing these on cassette tape for the rest of the people that can't seem to manage a
But you
podcast.
have to pay for it. They don't have to pay for it.
They're like $25 a piece. Yeah.
And include a
What do
cassette
we do?
tape.
Can we do vinyl?
That's harder. Some other time I'll tell you
Vinyl.
how I can actually produce the. I actually grew up. My dad used to duplicate audio cassettes, so there was.
That was big in
machines
South
everywhere.
Dakota, from what I hear.
It's big. It was big. It's big everywhere. Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
with
Mars or wherever.
Big with his wolf too. So.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So I'm looking at the table.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about my
this is-
sponsorship
it's
because
just-
I don't want to talk about what's on the table.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay.
We're sponsored again by the Chamber of Commerce.
By the chamber.
Hooray, Chamber of Commerce. I think we still have more sponsorships from them. I haven't even tallied.
They
up.
bought a bunch. This is not a chamber thing we're doing. They just sponsored us
Right.
a lot.
They did.
Now, is the chamber like a government organization?
See, you ask that every time. We're repeat
Because
listeners.
everybody thinks that.
No.
Well, that's true. Everybody does.
I'm
think that.
representing the common man.
It's kind of.
I
Up
got
there
my
with
cold
what's
beer.
a podcast? Is this a government organization? No, it's not.
And I think that like everyone keep your ears to the ground because in the near future we're going to do some closer stuff with the chamber. I think
We are. We are planning. It's top secret though. We can't.
top secret, but
Can't reveal that just yet.
expect more.
But actually,
chamber
speaking of the chamber, I mean, I got an email from the chamber this week,
Uh-huh.
and there was a picture, and who was in the picture? Our very own Dennis Twig, because the chamber is promoting,
Business.
local business.
Well, I mean, I paid for that.
I know, but that it's a
Did I look good?
you look better than you do now. Yeah.
So it is.
But
That's
I
tough.
tell you how you-
because I don't put.
Can I
product
tell
in
you?
it.
I was just gonna say. Can I tell you? So can we get to the? I know.
All right, fine.
Thank
You
very
guys
much.
have the floor. I'm gonna sit in sullen silence here.
But,
at
so-
least Randy has the. At least Randy
So,
has the.
I was
the
just
pride. He wasn't
intrigued.
ashamed of himself.
I was just intrigued because our last podcast, I thought about Randy daily whenever I styled my hair, and I thought about this.
Do you
I've
think
thought
about
about
Randy
your.
in bed?
Well, that's another.
That's
thing.
another thing, yeah.
The shower for sure, but
That's right before the hair action.
I
happens.
guess. I every time I did my this takes me a good 15, 20 seconds every day. So
Did you use my?
well, I thought about your deal and how, and so
I gotta stop you. There is literal hair gel on the table.
we're gonna get to it. I know. We're gonna get to this. But anyway,
Trace May, come on.
hold on. I'm gonna get to this.
You should not be able to buy your hair care products at gas stations.
Could you just shut up for a second?
With the
First, I'm
Gizmo,
trying to tell you that the influences you have on my life. Okay,
This is a real moment, Randy.
I know.
Stop
I know.
ruining it.
I mean,
Think of a fun sound
I'm
effect
getting
for that.
verklempt here. It's anyway. So you
Don't do the late sound effect. I see you look on your face. Don't do the late sound effect, you son of a bitch.
and we're about out of time. Thank you guys.
No, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna finish this.
So anyway, just so that I'm right, you said last time that you wet your hair, and then
Well, I wash it.
okay. We discussed this. You shouldn't wash your hair every day.
Rinses.
Fine, then it
Let's
gets
bookmark that because I want to find out why.
it's damaging your hair. You don't need it's unnecessary and damaging.
But isn't all the oil bad for your skin if you don't clean?
well, you should wash your hair. I mean, I'm not saying never wash it. I'm saying just wash it like every 2 days or so.
You can
That's
also
what
wash
they
your
say.
face.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway.
you wash like your
Yeah.
forehead.
Did you know you can wash parts of your body? Not all?
Yeah, but like up here, I don't want to get zits and stuff because I've got oil buildup from not washing it for.
Well, I wouldn't see the
Okay.
zits anyway, but I don't.
You know about
You'll know they're there.
Probably. Well, okay. We can talk about zits on your scalp some other day. All I'm saying is I think that it was very fascinating. I'm saying I don't think your technique would work for me because I have to wet my hair and then put gel in it and then style it right away because within 90 seconds, it's not stylable. But you're saying that you let it sit for like 4 minutes or 5 and then you style it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But what was really fascinating to me is this technique you call the break,
Yes.
right? And
But he uses a different product.
well, that's what I'm trying to get. If you guys stop interrupting me, I'll get to this because I've got 2 gels. Now you're right. I bought this Tresemme. Is that it's a little travel thing.
The proper way to use that.
Tresemme. So I didn't. I don't even know where I got this.
It's like 90% alcohol, 10% alcohol, and that.
Okay.
The proper way to use it is to throw it in the garbage.
Okay, well, so my guess is I was traveling and forgot my gel, so I bought this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is a variation on what I always would get, but they didn't have the regular
Wait a second.
blue one.
Hold on.
So what do you
Blue?
It's
I use that. That's the Schwarzkopf.
This
Got
is
to
got
be
to
glued.
be-
Got to be glued.
Yeah.
That's the holy grail
This
of
is the
hair
holy grail.
gels.
So I've got the holy grail and the absolute crap.
Yes, correct.
All in the same
Best
thing.
and the worst.
What do you think I got in my hair today, Randy?
You've got to be glued in your hair.
I do not. I do not.
Oh my
and,
God.
And I've got the Tresemme, and this stuff doesn't require a brake. It's almost like natural now. Like I go and do that, and it doesn't. It's
You're
not
right, it
hard
does-
and crusty.
You don't have coarse hair though.
It's pretty coarse.
Not like mine.
Why don't you rub his
Thicken.
head and find out?
No, I don't want to do that. Then he'll be thinking about
Stop,
me even more.
man, dude! Quick, Randy, stop,
That's
man.
not your
That's
hair.
too weird.
Do you work out?
Anyway, so I just find it interesting. This requires to sit for at least an hour, preferably more, and then do the break, and then it looks like natural. You don't have gel hair. This doesn't even require a break.
Do you use conditioner?
No, only when I.
Okay, I
go
think
to-
you have thinner hair than I do.
That's very possible. So anyway, I'm glad we got that clear. I just think
Did
it's
we?
interesting. I'm just,
I don't know
I
what we
just was
did.
thinking about it all the time.
Are we gonna have to
It's,
call on a barber expert to deal with this?
Such as the Westminster Barbershop, conveniently located,
Perhaps we should.
7 days smoke free.
I don't know. I mean, you can save that some time where I'm just under the podcasting weather, and he can tag in for me. I do occasionally put product in my hair for
Yeah.
like special occasions,
Yeah.
but like man, I'm not like a consistent product man.
I'm not either. Like sometimes I don't at all. If
Oh,
it's-
if I don't, it's bedhead all day. It's bad.
You have longer
bad.
hair
I do
though.
have- yeah.
And I like to have my barber, Westminster Barbershop, conveniently located, Town Mall, Westminster, smoke free 7 days a week.
Can you get beer there?
You can get beer there. Yes, you can. You know, they have beer
Can
there.
you smoke though?
No, smoke free.
Smoke free.
Smoke free,
Exactly.
Steve. Come on,
Right.
7 days a week.
Just checking.
And the mall,
Convenient.
the mall has reclining seats now. Let's like hijack this topic. away from
Wow.
Let's
That's
talk
a
about
movie
that.
theater.
A lot of naysayers about the mall talk the mall's getting shut down. The mall should be shut down. Oh, all of a sudden now they have theater and I went like home theater leather recliners
In the theaters,
in the
And
theaters.
you can
And
reserve
they're
seating,
not just
too.
in the mall.
the reserved seating. Yeah,
Right.
7 days smoke free, and they're
I would like to go to a 50s movie theater where it's like smoke and drink and
Drink,
you know,
haircuts.
untalked about racism and sexism. Like really just have the full
God.
experience.
wow. Yeah, but no, that's I think it's done now, and you can reserve seating and
Some of it's done, not everything.
Some of it, yeah, some of it is done, but I think it's ready. Like they have 1 or 2 theaters ready to go.
People are pumped about
we
that.
should go check it out.
The mall, it's coming back.
Podcast during a movie.
We could podcast. That would be very, very rude. It would.
Oh.
Be frowned upon.
Yeah, it would be good.
If we went to 11 o'clock, maybe it'd just be us.
Now wait a second. What's the blue gel that you're using? Because mine is the yellow container.
It's a clear container, and the gel inside is blue. That's just what I normally get, and I think I was in a hurry, or I went to some other store and they only had this, but it was still the Schwarzkopf stuff. So I was like, it works just fine. I'm just saying,
It works just fine.
It requires the I may not be as anal or snobbish as you when it comes to my product. I'm clearly not because I'm using Tresemme, in my hair. So anyway, I do wonder though. Speaking of the mall and the barbershop, are they members of the chamber?
Yeah, I
think they
believe
are.
I believe they are both are.
think
yes.
they are.
Why
Yes.
wouldn't they be? I mean, it's a government organization.
It's a private
Is it-
organization.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
not a
gosh.
government organization. Okay.
So
Oh my
anyway,
gosh.
I think this is good
Anyway,
fun.
I really feel forced out of my own podcast now.
That was the idea.
I'm
we were
super
working on it.
ostracized. We've got games about you two. We've got hair talk about you two. What about Dennis?
That's going to be a new game. What about
What about
Dennis?
Dennis?
What about Dennis? And did either of you even score any points in fantasy this week?
I don't know, Dennis. Did I?
I didn't see any for you. Did you score any points, Randy, in fantasy? This
I
week?
don't think so, but somebody had. Didn't we have like a category where it was like a generic call out? Like it was to the lady who was driving the minivan, you cut me off. It was the exact thing I was talking about, and I thought you took that category.
No, I don't think.
I don't think I did.
Did nobody take it?
No.
What would the category be? Minivans, traffic?
And there was a school
Cutoffs?
complaint.
School
Yes.
complaint. I
School
took school complaints.
So it was somebody got cut off by the mall, the new mall where the
Town Mall of
We have-
Westminster.
Town Mall of
roads.
Westminster, yes.
We have roads. We have.
No,
school
this was,
complaints.
and I was really specific about this. I said it was a generic call out, like to the person who blah blah blah. It was a perfect example.
I think all I'm hearing is that I win again.
Yeah, you did.
I
You
didn't
did.
even-
Although you've got to give me credit for this.
Okay.
2 people posted what time and where is the parade tonight. Parade for that will
Yeah.
be happening.
I mean,
That
that's
happened
fun.
yesterday.
That's one of your pet things, but guys,
We've already got 2 posts, and we've got 2 more parades coming up.
3-0.
Okay. It's It's still early.
This is going to be an undefeated season at this rate.
We'll see.
I don't know about that.
We'll see.
So you may have excluded me from the podcast.
I am getting
but
a
I'm
little.
Still a winner.
I am getting a little.
You are dressed sharper than either one of us.
Well,
That's
that's
for sure.
not hard. Look
Yeah,
at me. I'm like.
I mean,
I didn't even really get dressed today.
TMI. All right.
But I did put product in my hair.
Yeah, get the product out of your hair. Important stuff. All right, let's wrap it up. I'm
wrap it
Dennis
up.
Twig.
I'm Randy Goldstein.
Steve Lowe.
See you later.
See ya.